Good morning. I'm pouring plum the fuck out again, but I wanted to do a video. I haven't done one in a while. This one is for someone that's no longer with us. When I was, I believe I was 13 years old. I got one of the worst wake-ups in my entire life. And what I'm about to tell you guys is kind of a gruesome story, but it's something that needs to be said. When I was 13 years old, my dad had leukemia and lung fungus. And he was in the hospital, hooked up to all kinds of machines, and he was just tired of it. And I completely understand. I believe my mom said to me that he was tired of being poked and prodded by needles and tired of being hooked up to machines, and I get it. I really do. And pretty much what this meant was my father, the only guy that I've ever known as a father, as a dad, was coming home to live the rest of his life. And I remember this every single day, like it was yesterday. It was October 14th at 5:15 in the morning. My mother screams my name. Screams it. I was dead asleep. I ran out in my skivvies and I saw my mom holding my dad up on his shoulders while he was puking blood all over the floor. And each and every single day, I see that every single day. And then it reached a point, I was completely in shock, obviously. I had no idea what was going on. I was terrified. And I just was standing there in shock, just looking. I didn't know what to do in a situation like that. And, my mom's not a very strong person. Most moms aren't, unless you're like a bodybuilder. And my mom couldn't continue to hold him up anymore, and he fell to the ground. And I have, like I said, I have flashbacks about it all the time. I have post-traumatic stress disorder because of it. And like I said, my mom couldn't hold him up anymore. And then the hospice guy got there and said to my mom that there was only one guy there. And they asked me to roll my father, who just passed away, onto a gurney so that, he could get out to the hospice vehicle to, take him to the morgue or whatever the heck you want to call it. But this is for I don't want to try and get all emotional and anything like that. I just wanted to kind of make this as somewhat of a dedication to my father. To those of you that don't know, my dad was Timothy Gren Wood, and my mother is Leslie Wood. And she's the greatest mother on planet Earth. I believe she's very proud of what her son has become, and I'm quite proud of what I've become. But I still feel that I can become a lot more. But I just wanted to say Happy Father's Day to my dad up in heaven. I know you're watching, keeping me and Mom safe, and I love you, even though, I always thought that you hated me, but I guess it's just now that I've grown up a little bit, it's just tough love. And he was just trying to teach me how to be a good man. And I think that he succeeded. He succeeded in his job of turning me into somewhat of a good man. And I love you, Mom. I love you very much. And Dad, up in heaven, I love you too. Thank you for everything that you taught me. I remember also like it was yesterday, you were outside working on your Bronco, your 1987 Ford Bronco 2. And I believe you were changing the air filter, and I just came out and I was like, hey, what's up? What are you doing, Dad? And since then, I was hooked to cars from 10 years old. But anyways, Dad, I love you. Happy Father's Day. I hope you're in heaven, having a brewski, or as he would used to say, or, smoking a cigarette, or whatever it is that makes you happy. I hope you're doing it there in heaven right now, and you're looking down on us and giving us all your blessings. I just want to say I love you, Dad, and I miss you. And one of these days when I become an old man and I hopefully get to the gates, I hope that you will be there waiting for me. So I love you, Dad. I miss you. And I'll see you in a few years.